Hello everyone, my name is Varsha Dakar. In this video, I will tell you the most important aspect of the Constitution. That is the preamble of the Indian Constitution. Basically, I will cover what is a preamble, history behind the creation of a preamble, the important terms which is used in the preamble, and last, the most important case losses of the preamble. So let's begin. What is a preamble? It is a sort of introduction or a summary of the Constitution. It outlines the sources of the Constitution, objective of the Constitution, and the core and principal values of the Constitution. The concept of preamble is borrowed from the American Constitution, and its language and text is borrowed from the Australian Constitution. Preamble acts as a guiding star for interpreting the Constitution provisions and understanding the nation's aspiration. N.A. Palkiwala, an eminent jurist and constitutional expert, said that preamble is the identity card of the Constitution. Even in many cases, the Supreme Court said that preamble is the key to open the minds of the maker. In the next slide, what is the history of the preamble? On 30th December 1946, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru proposed objective resolution before the Constituent Assembly. Here, the objective resolution, it means a declaration, it's a pledge, it's a faith among the individual about the needs and aspiration of the nation. After discussion in the Constituent Assembly, the objective resolution was finally adopted on 22nd January 1947. Here, objective resolution, which is later known as the preamble of the Constitution. So, how the preamble is stated in the Constitution of India as follows. We, the people of India. Here, the we, the people of India, which means the source of authorities, lies with the people of India. Having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens. And the preamble declares that India is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. And the objectives of the preamble stated as justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all, fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and the integrity of the nation. And at the last paragraph of the preamble, it is stated the date of adoption of the preamble on 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this constitution. So, the important terms of the preamble. The first term is sovereignty. Sovereignty, it means that India is an independent nation. There is no control by a foreign country. It is of a two type, internal sovereignty and external sovereignty. Internal sovereignty, it means that authority is a supreme within its own territory. India can make laws for their territories. External sovereignty, it means that India has a full control over their foreign power, a foreign policy, and there is no control by any foreign domain. The idea of sovereignty is reflected under Article 245, 246, and 247 of the Indian Constitution. The other term is socialist. Initially, the socialist was not a part of the preamble. It was added by 42nd Amendment 1976, which came into force on 3rd January 1977. The socialist term is means to eliminate any kind of discrimination, whether on income, status, and living standard. The main purpose of a socialist is to create a welfare state. Welfare state, it means that ensure well-being and prosperity of a citizen, like happiness for the greatest number of people to the greatest number of people, and the benefit is provided by the nation, which can be achieved by a democratic means. The next term is a secularism. It was also added by 42nd Amendment 1976. Secularism means the state has no religion. The state shall not interfere in the religious matter and shall not treat or discriminate the citizen on the basis of their religion. The state shall treat all religion equally. It is also of a two type, positive secularism and negative secularism. Positive secularism, it means that there is no separation between the state and the religious matter. For example, India follows positive secularism. It means that India can interfere in the religious matter to achieve harmony among the citizens and among the different citizens of the religious people. Negative secularism, there is a separation. There is a separation of a state and a religion matter among the other countries, because religion is considered as a private matter. For example, France follow up negative secularism. There is a separation of religion and the France government. Even the France government can make policy which bans the religious symbol in the school, in the work culture. That is the term. The other term is democracy. The word democracy is defined by the Abraham Lincoln, of the people, by the people, and for the people. India is the largest democratic country in the world. So, our people of the India elected a representative who rule the country and which is accountable to the needs and aspiration of the people of India. India follow a universal adult franchise. It means that the citizen of India attained at the age of 18 years, they can vote and participate in the election. The other term is republic. The head of the state is an elected head of the state by the people of India. For example, in Britain, the head of the state is the monarch, which is a heredity in a nature. But in case of India, the elected head, that is the president, is the elected head of the country, which is elected by the people of India. Now, what is the objective of preamble? So, first is justice. Justice means to secure and fair means to the individual what is right and what is wrong. There is a difference between right and wrong. So, award for the right one and punish for the wrong ones. It is over three types: social justice, economic justice, and political justice. Social justice, it means that there shall be no discrimination among the individual, among the citizen on the basis of their religion, caste, creed, and color. Economic justice, the individual shall not be deprived just because of their economic incapacity. And political justice, the citizen of India shall have a right to participate in the election proceedings, right to vote for the political parties. They choose their representative who rule them. Then the other terms, liberty. Liberty, it means the freedom of thought, expression, belief, faith, worship among the individuals. But liberty of a thought doesn't mean that freedom to do anything. It means that you have to do within a certain limits and conditions. Article 19 reflects that the freedom of a thought. Then equality. Equality, it means that there shall be equality among all the people of India. There shall be no discrimination on the basis of their inequality. Article 14 reflects that equality before law and equal protection of law. It means that all individuals, all the people of India shall be equal in the eye of a law. Then fraternity, unity, and integrity. The term integrity was also added by 42nd Amendment 1976. Fraternity means the sense of brotherhood and emotional attachment to the country and to the people. It can be achieved by unity and integrity and among the nation, among the individual. Then, as we all know, preamble is an evolving nature. As the time from the society changes, law changes, preamble also changes from time to time. When we talk about preamble was also amended only once, in which the term social secular integrity was added. Then the government also formulated a basic structure doctrine in the case of Keshwanan Bharti versus State of Kerala. The definition, the Supreme Court does not provide any kind of definition about the basic structure, but the most important and core values of the Constitution was included in the basic structure of the Constitution, like independence of judiciary, checks and balances, and the separation of the power, and secularism, socialist. These are the important terms which is included in the basic structure doctrine. Then, next the question comes here: whether the preamble is a part of the Constitution or not, whether the preamble is amended or not. So these questions are discussed in the case of Andrew Berry case 1960 for the first time. The Supreme Court said that preamble is not a part of the Constitution, but it acts as a key to open the minds of the maker. But this judgment was overruled in the case of Keshwanan Bharti versus State of Kerala, 1973. It is the highest constitution judge bench till now, consists of 13 judge bench, and the ratio of the judgment is 7:6. It's said that the preamble is the part of the Constitution and it can be amended under Article 368 of the Constitution, except the basic structure of the Constitution. On the other hand, in the other case of LIC versus Union of India 1995, it said the preamble is the integral part of the Constitution. And already we discussed secularism. In the case of SR Bombay versus Union of India 1994, the Supreme Court said that secularism is the part of the basic structure of the Constitution. So, At last, at the end of the video, I will cover all the important aspects of the preamble. I hope you liked the video and you got to understand about the preamble. Thank you so much.